ladies and dudes and all of those of you who don't know me quite yet. My name is Brittany and I make videos on YouTube about social behavior and politics. And the other day I was thinking of something that I want to reflect upon and I want your opinions on it, so please leave comments in the section below. In my life, if I wanted to count on my hands how many people I know who have been sexually abused, physically abused, or abused in any way, shape, or form, even if it's verbal or mental, I wouldn't have enough fingers. It's really sad to me how many people I know who have been physically abused, mentally abused, and emotionally abused. It blows my mind. And they're boys, girls, men, and women. There's no specific kind of person that gets targeted, it's everyone. I was very fortunate growing up to have never been a victim of anything, really. At least not to the extent in which I would put myself on that kind of playing field. We all have problems and we've all been victims of something. But I've never been through the pain of being like a sexual victim. And the reason I was reflecting upon this is because many people over the years have asked me, have you been molested or raped because you seem like a victim? And that's always been a really interesting question to me because I think it's also really offensive considering how many of my friends and family members have been victims of sexual abuse. It's offensive to me that people are giving me the sympathy that those people have earned, if that makes sense. The other day I was laying on the floor with my significant other and we were giggling and having fun, and we started to talk about trust issues. And then I told him of a dream I had. And my dreams are very vivid. I would stay asleep for hours if I could, reliving my dreams. And I do dream a lot of... I know it sounds crazy, but I do dream a lot of very sexually explicit scenes that aren't great scenes. They're quite horrific, and I have nightmares. Most of my dreams are nightmares. But I don't think they're memories, and I don't think they're repressed thoughts, and I just assume they're the things that I've filled my mind with. See, growing up, my mother put the fear of God in me. She put the fear that I would be a target of rape and sexual abuse because she was. She put that on me and made me, as a child, responsible for the way that men looked at me. She would say to us that Mary Magdalene could seduce a married man within seconds, and you have that ability, so you can't do that. She would tell my sister and I, there's 10 of us, 2 girls, 8 boys, she would tell my sister and I that if we walked on the beach in a bikini, then we were asking for trouble. We were asking to be raped. And this stayed with me. I've always had the conditioning of a victim without actually being one of sexual abuse. And I didn't really realize how much it's affected my social behavior until now. I'm in the first relationship I've ever had as an adult, and I am in love. And there are moments, we're almost a year into this relationship, where I hesitate to do the simplest of things that I should be able to do, but I have so many trust issues that I can't. And he's been very patient, so I'm not really worried about that. But it's taken a lot for me to reflect upon that. And why I am the way that I am, and why I do the things that I do. And it makes me think that maybe we're all victims because we don't know how to maybe raise children or have a conversation with someone that isn't surrounding something bad in our lives. I've never been a victim of sexual abuse, but I still lock the doors when someone strange comes up to me. I still watch my body language, and I still read others. Even if I'm not in a threatening position or in a situation, I still fear for it. I have an unrealistic fear that I will be mugged or someone will come into my house to kill me. Because when I was little, my mom would hand me a newspaper and have me read all the crazy horror stories that happened to little kids, how they were snatched out of their bedrooms while they were sleeping. I still am deathly afraid of that happening to me, and I'm 24 years old. So this video isn't being made because I want to convince you of anything, but I want to reflect with you. What do you think this means? I'm trying to make and create a life where I am happy, and I am sane, and I am and I am loved. Regardless of my trust issues or the pain I've seen my family and my friends go through because they've been victims, trying not to eat up their pain and make it my own. It's funny how easy that is for me. I'm surrounded by it so much that it's almost like I want to adapt their fears and make them my own as if I'm the victim, when I'm not. I'm not a victim. of that particular issue. This is the video I want to make for you, not only my regular audience, but Daniel's audience, because I've seen Daniel's audience in motion. I've seen the videos he's made, and I've seen the passion that you guys have when it comes to these issues. Let's talk, let's reflect, let's get to know one another. I thank you for your time, and I thank you for Daniel's gift of letting me talk to you, his audience, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope I see you next video. Thank you.